Look at how juicy it is on the inside. Oh, and infused with the truffles. You might have heard Lyon is the food capital of France, but why? Today we're eating legendary French food in Lyon. From gastronomic institutions to one of the most notorious dishes in France.
Intestines wrapped in intestines. That's going into your intestines.
And later on, a monumental restaurant that serves the king of French food.
Oh, there it is. But we're starting this morning at Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, which is a famous market named after the legendary, the ultimate chef that originates from Lyon, Monsieur Paul Bocuse, who influenced the entire world of French gastronomy. We'll learn much more about him later throughout this video. But in the meantime, we're gonna go to the market, we're gonna walk around, we're gonna see some of the amazing ingredients and explore. For anyone who loves ingredients, for chefs, this is French food paradise here. And it's so organized, so clean. It's like every stall is just gourmet quality.
So what you have gathered here is all the best food vendors and producers in the region. You've got pastry shops, chocolate shops. More importantly, you have charcuterie, pork products. I even saw a foie gras and duck products on this side, and fishmongers, oyster and shellfish stands, and restaurants and cafes and bars, of course.
Greeting us right at the market is Sève, which is it's a patisserie or a chocolaterie?
One of the two legendary pastry and chocolate makers in Lyon.
Okay, great. So we got to start right here. They have a certain tart here that's famous in Lyon that we're going to try.
Tarte aux pralines. Praline is a candy that's based on whole almonds that are tossed in a red-colored sugar syrup until the syrup is very bubbly. That's why the candy itself looks bubbly.
Okay.
And very pink.
It's like a cookie with the very gourmet pastry. Pastry on the bottom with the praline on the top. Wow. On first bite, you immediately want to have coffee with that because of the sweetness and the richness, the contrast, yeah. But it is really good.
It's a very good butcher. All the iconic Lyonnais produce that form the base of Lyonnais cooking are here.
Okay.
So it's mostly organ meat, pork, and sausage meat and bacon over there.
This really represents the Lyonnais food culture. And as we're gonna see throughout today, some of the dishes we're gonna be eating at some of the restaurants, organs, veal organs, pig organs, they're everything from tripe to brains and tongues. They're extremely common in food history of Lyon. And then you move over to the pork section, top quality choice cuts of pork and bacon and sausages. And then of course, the chicken. The chickens in France are unbelievable. The colors, the freshness, the quality, the rules and regulations that hold them accountable. And there's so many gourmet chickens here. Heirloom, heritage, family chickens. One of the most famous chickens in all of the world, not just France, is the Bresse Chicken, which comes from this region not too far away from here. It's been called the Rolls Royce of chickens. We're gonna have a chance to eat that chicken today. But man, I love the different colors of chickens and guinea fowls. It's absolute quality.
He has simply the best stuff.
Simply the best.
Yes.
Next up, you cannot come to Lyon without trying some of their sausages, and this is the spot, Sibilia. Now that is a meat cabinet. It goes on and on.
So here's the colette, the Lyon, and the rosette.
Wow. So these are the famous sausages, preserved meats of Lyon. Wow, look at that fat. The flavor of the garlic in there, the fat pieces. Oh, it's tasty.
This one here, as you see, is the meat is chopped more coarse, more finely, and there are bits of fat thrown in, and it's pork and beef.
So this one is the classic, the saucisson de Lyon. Trying to make sure taste buds alive. Okay, and one more.
This is the famous rosette de Lyon. It's also very, very iconic.
This one has a lot of fat sprinkled within, but the pepper as well gives it a little bit of extra flavor, plus that same richness. Wow. The quality, the heritage of charcuterie and sausages. This is just a taste of the goodness. I've really worked up an appetite walking around this market. I can't wait for lunch. But before we leave the market, we couldn't leave without stopping at one of the most iconic cafes. Double espresso. Oh yeah, that is what we need. And then Sophie got the preserved chestnut.
Glacé chestnut.
Glacé chestnut.
The process of preserving the chestnut takes about a week.
Wow, this is something really rare and special. Yeah, this looks like something you want to just nibble on a little bit at a time. Yeah, the texture, the sweetness, so rich. So sweet. You want to nibble on it and then take some of the coffee to balance it. Very good though. Really an incredible market experience. It's time for lunch in Lyon. This is a place I am extremely looking forward to. Brasserie Georges. It's a brewery. It dates back to 1836. It's huge. It looks like a theater from the outside. And from what I was reading, it is not only probably the biggest brasserie in all of France, but also one of the biggest brasseries in all of Europe. Step inside, it's absolutely epic. More epic than you can imagine. Step in here, you just hear the buzz of all the people in this entire hall. It's a huge hall, and actually, they don't take any reservations, so you just have to show up here. We're right here at the peak of lunch. We had to wait just 5 minutes. Sophie got our buzzer, and I think we're getting a table right now. We got a booth kind of right in the center of all the action.
This is the Brasserie Georges, which is as you see, a huge dining room. It was redecorated in the 1920s. It's a beautiful Art Deco brasserie, and it's as typical and iconic as they come as a Lyon restaurant, and it's open every day of the week.
So this place is a brasserie, it's a brewery. So they started off house brewing beer, which they still do today. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I'm at an all-time high of anticipation for this meal. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that's very refreshing. Sophie's getting our order in. We're getting a lot. And some of the classics. For French people, would they come here for a quick, like an everyday kind of meal, or is it a special occasion?
Some Lyon professionals can come and have lunch here at least 3 times a week.
Is it supposed to be more like faster and more affordable?
Slightly more affordable and faster, not always, because there are so many people.
Because it's so busy,
it all
yeah.
depends on how many waiters.
Okay.
And it's easy to sit down here and have a lunch and then go. And you can order anything you like.
Oh, here it is. A lentil salad. Okay. Oh, and here it is. The onion soup. That's vinegar?
Madeira wine.
Madeira wine goes in. Wow. Oh, the cheese, the bread, soaking up. Look at that cheese. Oh, it's boiling hot as well. Maybe, actually, let's just try that broth first, then we'll come back for that. Look at how thick the broth is. Oh, the sweetness of the onions, and then the meatiness of the beef, and then you really taste that red wine in there. Oh yeah. That really gives it a wine aroma and fragrance to contrast the sweetness of the onions. That's pretty hot still, but manageable. It's a sponge. It absorbed all the broth and that wine. Let's try the other entrees. The green lentil salad, another Lyonnais specialty. Immediately the mustard flavor. My kind of a dish, hearty, nutritious, flavorful. The lentils are amazing. Okay, next up we got another specialty, the Oeufs Mimosa. These are the eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and then the yolks are mixed with dressing and then put back into the egg white. Wow, the yolk is so creamy. Not like too strong of a flavor, just gentle, mild, eggy, easygoing, something everybody would love. What's cool is every now and then they turn off the lights and you hear the organ, happy birthday to you, yeah! They play the organ, happy birthday, they bring a cake to somebody, and the whole kind of brasserie just celebrates for a minute. It's very cool. Yeah, I would want to celebrate my birthday here too. So the main course is here. I got the specialty andouillette, which is a sausage made from veal tripe. I am excited to try this Lyon specialty. My first time for this version. Oh, you can feel it. They're like a little balloony, and they give you a serious knife to cut it. Wow, look at that. That is the intestines. Oh, even better. Wonderful. Get some of that sauce. It's tender. It's clean tasting. Oh, it's so good. Excellent. It's delicate. You feel all those layers of the intestines and the organs in there. Potato puree. Creamy and pureed, but still little chunks of potatoes in it. I like it that way. Just home style with that sauce. That sauce has a little bit of a mustardy taste, a little bit of acidity, to kind of like contrast that richness. Delicious.
The cuisine of Lyon is very big, very high on organ meats and offal because it is a type of cooking that was primarily developed by very poor people, factory workers and farmers, and organ meats were the most common and the cheapest meat available. So that's why they have andouillette, and they also have tripe, lamb's feet, pig's feet.
These organ-based dishes are really at the heart of Lyon cuisine.
They are.
It is extremely valuable to know all the history. So thank you to Sophie for explaining all the history to us. That gives so much more meaning for every dish that we eat. Intestines wrapped in intestines. That's going into your intestines. Total bill for 4 of us and everything we ate came to $149.20. That lived up to all of my expectations. We have a little bit of time this afternoon, so we're gonna walk around, we're gonna do some sightseeing in Lyon before our next big meal, which is coming up. We're starting at the Basilica de Notre Dame here in Lyon, and I believe that it dates back to the late 1800s, but the actual site in this area is ancient, dating back to the Roman Forum days era. Wow, it's huge. And the construction started in 1872. The architect used Roman as well as Byzantine architecture and styles. Wow, absolutely beautiful on the inside. And yeah, you can see some of the mosaics on the walls do look like Byzantine art. The stained glass, the columns. It's really spectacular. Okay. Also, one of the reasons to come to the Basilica is because it's on the hill, and it gives you a really good perspective as well, because Lyon has 2 rivers that have a confluence, which is very important in Lyon, the geography, with a peninsula that divides each with a river on both sides. Plus, you can enjoy the beautiful Basilica and a coffee as well. Because we're on the top of the hill, to get down, we're actually going to take the funicular or the cable car down the hill to the old part of Lyon. The station is conveniently located right outside of the Basilica. Oh, it's kind of scary. Yeah, the cable car looks old. Big pulleys and cables. Micah, here it comes. Kind of like a roller coaster. The entire thing is in a tunnel, so we might not get a view actually, but it is still cool. Going up. That was nice and very convenient. So we emerged from the funicular down right into the heart of the old town of Lyon, and right before us now, this is a beautiful plaza, but right before us is the...
That's the cathedral. Cathedral St. John, which dates back to the 12th, 13th century.
But from here, we're just gonna keep on walking the streets of ancient Lyon and just enjoying this beautiful atmosphere. And there's a lot more food coming up. Next up, we're gonna go to a place, it's actually a Bouchon. And a Bouchon is actually a certified type of restaurant originating in Lyon and developed with the silk trade. As traders would come, silk traders, they would stay at inns and they would be served a friendly and affordable meal.
We are at Daniel et Denise, which is a small Lyonnais restaurant that's called a Bouchon, which is local equivalent of a bistro. It is supposedly inexpensive, very casual, serving traditional food. And this is one of the most famous, one of the most authentic.
Wines by the glass. Man, we are in for a treat of a meal. Cheers. And the food comes fast. Oh, nice, okay. So I had to go for the veal's head, a classic Lyon French dish, simply prepared, but goes back to the history of using everything. And it looks like it's cooked perfectly. It's wobbling, it's fragrant. You can see a slice of tongue, you can see pieces of the head and served with the sauce, but we gotta try it first before we add sauce. That is gelatinous. Tastes like it's been boiled, but it's very clean tasting. Oh, that melts in your mouth. Ultra tender and fatty.
Don't forget the sauce.
Yes, okay, I gotta try the sauce. Oh, and it is thick.
So it's gribiche. It's called sauce gribiche. It has egg, some mayonnaise, I suppose, some capers, some gherkins, some shallots. It's supposed to be a little bit sour too.
Okay, the sauce takes it to the next level. And oh, thank you. Merci.
So, as the sides to share, we have some pasta with bechamel sauce of the gratin, with a bit of nutmeg for the seasoning.
So I had to get with the beef, but man, those sides look good. I gotta try the potatoes first while they're hot. They're the type of potatoes that come out of the duck fat. You can feel the heat radiating off of them. Is it okay if I just grab them? Look at that.
Aha, the transparency.
That is as good as it looks and smells. Okay, let's move on to the beef. Ready for the, oh, just feeling it. Oh, this knife is just for decoration again. You don't need the knife. Oh, look at how tender. It just flakes apart with that fat cap. Oh, wow. With the fat just melting into the meat, the sauce. The sauce is really rich, sticky. Maybe red wine in there, but not overpowering. More of a meaty sauce. Okay, I'm gonna move into these sides.
This is gratin de macaroni, which is mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
In a sauce covered with cheese and baked in the oven.
Okay. Oh man, that's thick. Oh, it's hot. Man, that is unbelievably creamy. Oh, and the nutmeg in there. That is so creamy. It's like foamy, rich, hearty, nourishing, heavy, and tasty. The nutmeg is what makes it for me. So we just decided to share a dessert. That's a beautiful dessert, like a meringue, but really light and fluffy and airy and like foam.
It's a meringue, it's poached, and it's served in a pool of custard.
Yeah, look at that.
And it's studded with toasted almonds and some broken pralines, which are the pink part of the dessert. It's
very good.
very light and very, very lovely.
Is that cream on the bottom?
It's custard, egg and milk custard.
Okay, a few bites of this is perfect way to end an amazing meal. That was a fantastic meal, but from here we're on our way to go eat what is the most anticipated meal of them all. He's a hero. You'll see pictures of him all over Lyon, as we've noticed all day, and even throughout this restaurant. He's all over the walls, and we're going to his restaurant. Here it is. We made it, the pinnacle of French dining, Paul Bocuse. It's been called a temple of French gastronomy, and Paul Bocuse has been called the Pope of French cuisine. For you and me as food lovers, this is a pilgrimage destination. Let's get inside. Greeted by immediately great service. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Hello. Oh, thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Avec grand plaisir.
Merci.
Bonsoir, bienvenue.
Bonsoir, bonsoir. Okay, and we head straight to our table. Wow, what a legendary restaurant. Sophie, here we are. Merci beaucoup. Okay. Thank you very much. So Sophie, what can you quickly tell us about Paul Bocuse?
Well, Paul Bocuse is one of the most famous chefs. There is a tradition of good food in Lyon, and it is carried by the bistro owners, the Bouchon owners, and great chefs like Paul Bocuse. And they serve very traditional food, and it's really part of the national heritage.
Okay.
C'est la côte rôtie, le lait cumel du domaine Merlin en millésime 2023.
Right. That's good. Merci.
So,
Paul Bocuse and Lyon. We made it.
Wow. Boucher in French, we call them.
This is the amuse-bouche? This is the amuse-bouche, okay. Oh man, the silver, the presentation. Oh, the dill, the sour cream, refreshing and light, creamy and fluffy all at the same time. Next up for the radish. All the flavor builds, the butter, and then the crisps, radish. Okay, and then the final one. Oh, that salmon on top. There's just a smokiness, and then the salmon just melts in your mouth. So we are moving on. We've got rainbow trout with trout caviar, and then finished with a sorrel sauce. Wow. Wow.
it's nice.
Yeah, that melts in your mouth with the caviar, that kind of pops. With that sorrel sauce, that acidity, and it kind of has a creaminess in the sauce as well.
And the cooking of the fish is very nice because it's hardly cooked.
Yeah, it's like very, very lightly cooked until it just sort of disintegrates and falls apart in your mouth. You are going to, guaranteed, drink every last drip of that sauce. And you're gonna want like 20 more bites of that.
Yes.
Yes, you will. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay, let's try the bread. Bread looks fantastic. Oh, crusty, really soft and fluffy on the inside. That's a big piece of bread too. Nice and crusty, but not overpowering. Oh, that crust, yeah, really good. Next up, they're setting up to serve us the asparagus, but this is going to be much more than your average asparagus.
So this is Maltese sauce with blood orange.
Oh, okay.
This one, Paul Bocuse love it very much, is Beaujolais, made with Beaujolais wine. And last one is classic mousseline with a lot of butter.
And now we have the green and white asparagus. It's so elegant. This is the most elegant asparagus you'll ever see in your entire life, served with 3 different sauces. So we'll go with the blood orange sauce first. Wow, there's even pieces, like segments of the orange in here. And this one is thick too. These are some serious sauces. I guess we'll start with that first white asparagus. And then I'll go in for the orange sauce first. The head of the asparagus just melts in your mouth. With that blood orange sauce, it's like ridiculously good. You taste the flavor of the blood orange, that acidity, yet it's like mellowed out, but you still taste that flavor. And it's, oh, that's amazing. I don't know how that's done. There's so many different combinations we could make, from the white asparagus to the green asparagus, and 3 different sauces. You gotta choose wisely. The Beaujolais sauce made with red wine, and he was saying that this was a favorite of Bocuse, with hazelnuts. Oh, that's another masterful sauce. The thickness and the stickiness and the richness, that is incredible. The asparagus itself, that's something you should always be thinking of dishes to eat when it's in season. But that asparagus is so soft and silky. Even the fibers at the bottom have just been like cooked down until they're soft and tender and melt in your mouth. Incredible texture. And then we have the next sauce with eggs and lots of butter. Just unbelievable amounts of flavor. The chives really make a difference as well. Now I know this dish is not so much about the asparagus, it's about those sauces. The asparagus is just the vehicle for getting those sauces into your mouth. After going 2 rounds of the sauces, I've determined actually you can't have a favorite. You need all 3, and all 3 go in harmony. The technique, the preparation, the mastery of flavor on your taste buds, it is all represented in those sauces. They're truly something magical.
If you want to take a look at the at the quenelle.
And Sophie got another dish. What is this, Sophie?
It's some kind of fish pudding.
Ah.
It looks like lobster sauce and lobster stuff.
So where is the pike? The pike is the outside?
The pike
the little dumpling?
It's an ingredient of the quenelle.
Okay. All right, Sophie, you try that.
It's lobster and mushrooms.
On the inside. It's so delicate.
It's very delicate.
Wow. Oh, I don't think I've ever had anything like that. It's like a fish ball, but stuffed with lobster and mushrooms that just oozes out. Oh, that was unbelievable. Next up, it is time for the ultimate dish that we've all been waiting for. Oh, there it is. That is the dish. It looks like a globe. What bladder did you say it is?
Beef bladder.
Beef bladder. Oh, the pop. Oh, that poof, that aroma with the whole chicken on the inside. And it's a Bresse chicken, one of the ultimate of all chickens. Look at how juicy it is on the inside. Oh, and infused with the truffles. You can see the truffles within the skin. Oh, that leg-thigh combo just slides right off. So carved table side, best parts of the chicken onto your plate, and there's more. This one is the morel sauce. Oh. Wow. Okay, merci beaucoup. That is a dish. It all starts with a chicken from Bresse. And a Bresse chicken is known to be one of the world's greatest chickens. I think Anthony Bourdain referred to it as the Rolls-Royce of chickens. What a dish, what a presentation, what a monumental display of French gastronomy on your plate. This will be my first bite here. Oh, Look at the moistness of that with the morel sauce. That smells unbelievable. Oh, wow. The moistness of the chicken, the depth of flavor, that sauce embedded with the morels. There's so much going on. So rich, so tasty. I do really want to get a bite of that with that truffle. That truffle. Okay. The dark meat has this incredible texture. This meatiness to it. Not just completely melt in your mouth, it has like the natural flavor of a real chicken.
I've already finished my plate.
Nicely done, Joey.
The taste is enhanced and concentrated by the cooking in the bladder, and the chicken is steamed inside because they put a little chicken broth inside the bladder, and the steam makes it puff up.
Okay.
This is a lovely dish, and really worth coming here for.
Wow. That was unbelievable. That was completely worth it. Coming to Lyon for this dish, to Paul Bocuse. Groundbreaking. Next up, the cheese cart. That is an impressive display of cheeses. Oh, there must be 20 different cheeses to choose from. Runny, moldy, extra pungent and stinky.
Sénérac is from the Cantal area. As you can see, it's a pretty dry type of paste.
Okay.
Uncooked, by the way.
King of cheeses, Roquefort.
It is the oldest appellation we have, 1925.
And what type of jam is that?
Bitter orange marmalade.
Oh, nice, okay. Okay, thank you. What a selection of cheeses. Oh, this one is so sticky and oozy, like pudding. That's just quality. Mild, not too strong, runny, like pudding. Might try that with a little bit of the orange marmalade. So creamy. That is the hairy one, the Sanacter. Oh man, as intimidating as it looks from the outside, it's tame on the inside. Okay, we're moving on next. In for a surprise. What is it called? Roquefort. Oh, this is this one. So try the Roquefort next?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels soft when you slice it. It feels like a stick of butter. Wow. Yeah, it tastes like a mushroom.
Like a salty mushroom.
Yeah, and then it turns to like butter on your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very salty, very intense flavor. Yeah, that's one of the greatest cheeses I've ever had.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and then we've got the final cheese here. It's a hard, dry cheese. Starts off like kind of waxy and mellow.
And
Flavor
then it
kicks
gets
in.
a little sharper.
Sharper and sharper.
Yes.
More and more complex as you keep on eating and chewing. That is very interesting. Wow, that cheese is unbelievable. Those are some of the finest cheeses I've had. We're just getting a photo with the chef inside the kitchen. Thank you, chef.
Thank you very much.
Superbe mieux. Merci beaucoup. Yes.
C'est un plaisir
Très
de vous
bon.
accueillir.
Oh, that was just an unbelievable, one of the most memorable meals I've ever had. And so iconic, so legend, so heritage, so much impact. Just changed dining, fine dining, and French gastronomy forever. But what a day, and now we know why Lyon really is the French food capital of France. A huge thank you for watching this video. I'll have all the information everywhere we edit in the description box below. Also remember to click thumbs up, remember to subscribe, and also watch the rest of the videos in this series. We're traveling around France from Paris to Marseille, eating some of the best French food. You're not going to want to miss any of the videos. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Lyon. I'll see you on the next video.